Been reading the magazine for a long time, and I'm just glad to know that it's still going.
Great. Fantastic.
Brilliant. Good news.
And you're going too.
The rumours are greatly exaggerated, but yeah.
You're just about going on to stage today on
Yeah.
the Sunday. How are you feeling about coming here?
I'm happy, very happy in as much as coming in. I came in yesterday and walked through the door. It was like a reunion of a lot of British blues and offshoots of blues musicians playing. And I walked through the door and I got the biggest hugs from guys I haven't seen for 10, 12, 13, 15 years. And, one of the biggest one was from Ian Seagal, who I haven't seen for ages. And we used to work, So yeah, coming up to the Northeast, very happy. And it's very pleasurable to be recognized by people, come in yesterday and people say, "Hi, Sam, wonderful."
It's a big blues community, a big blues family, isn't it?
It is. It's just and you don't realize, or we don't kind of take it into account. It's a small country and a biggish community, and we're very loyal to each other.
Yeah.
Over the years. So yeah.
Also, the blues genre, the blues is like very small in comparison to any other music genre.
Yeah.
How did you start drumming? When did you?
Oh, that's a good question.
What's the back?
That's a good question. Do you want the whole story? Or do you want the abridged version?
The abridged version.
Okay. Yeah. The abridged version is I started hitting drums, let's put it that way, as a form of therapy.
Right.
When I was around 16, 17, and I think most of us went through that, you were angry about things. You don't know why you were angry, but you were angry about things. I've got an older brother who's a musician as well. He's a percussionist. He played congas and bongos and things like this. So he decided to buy a drum kit to extend his range. But he never got on with a kit as such. And I used to come in with all this anger and beat them out of the drums. Came from there. To link it all together, how I actually got into it. We had a drum kit in the basement, and there used to be a venue at the Oval. You remember you heard of the Oval Cricket Ground?
Yeah.
Well, there used to be called the Oval House. The band was up there, started to play, and their drummer didn't turn up. And what we think happened, somebody passed my house sometimes and was at this venue. I said, there's a bloke down the road that plays drums. So they came down and said, yeah, we're desperate in need of a drummer. And being a brave, no fear person, and they said, yeah, come on, we're a jazz band playing odd time signatures, 5s, 7s, 9s. Can you come and play? Yeah, of course I can. All I could play at the time was boom, check, boom, boom, check, boom, right? And believe it or not, I played that all through the gig, and they played all their odd time signatures, 5s, because mathematically, somewhere along the line, all of you end up on the one. And that's the kind of abridged version of that. And I joined the band, toured the States twice on the strength of Boom Chick, and made 3 albums and living off the royalties now.
Have you got projects on the horizon at the moment?
I've cut back huge amount because, as you're getting older, nature has a way of saying it will give you the confidence or allow you to develop the confidence. But on the other hand, physically, bits are going to fall out. Or fall off, which is what is. So yeah, I've cut back huge amounts, but I'm lucky enough to have a partner. She doesn't play, but she's very inventive and things like this. And she's also having me on the books. She's got a pet drummer. She goes, yeah, I've got this Hungarian reggae band. You'll be perfect for it. Right, you're playing drums in it. And get the rest of the music. So yeah, it's things popping up all over the place. I've been playing in it's called, it will come to me in a minute. It's sort of jazz, blues, Rainey's review.
Right, yeah.
So I'm playing quite a lot of jazz with brushes and that kind of style. So
what kind of style do you prefer playing?
Playing. I still got the zest of playing. I love getting up on that stage and showing off. Which I think if you strip it all away, that's what it's about. But it's how to control, not show off, not to be too much, but people come along to be entertained. And I think that's part of my job. The stuff I played, to try and answer the question you asked, is the stuff I really enjoyed playing in my early days was New Orleans second line. Dr. John, Professor Longhair, and that because I think for me, that's where funk and a lot of styles of music have got their start. It's in there. You listen to people like James Brown and all that kind of. It's there. You have to really listen. Oh yeah, New Orleans second line. I love one of my high points was playing with Dr. John years ago. He came over and he couldn't bring his band because he couldn't afford to bring the band over, so he needed. And he was on tour in Norway, and I was playing with a guy called Diz Watson, who's also. You've heard of Diz. Well, I was playing with Diz at the time, and we were all in Norway together, playing in a club in Norway. Fabulous. High point. Because one of the things about playing with Mac Robinette and Dr. John is subtlety. He'd be playing away and singing, and he'd be giving you signals. That's it. You're kind of 10 feet away from him, and he'll do that. And that means change. And if you miss it, you get the look. That's all part of it. So that's where I come from.
And what's the best advice you've had?
Be yourself. As much as you can be yourself in a player. Because if you try, and which seems to be what's happening in a lot of time with a lot of musicians, young musicians now, they're trying to outplay each other, speed-wise, technique-wise. But if you get 50 drummers that are all playing the same way, you'd be lucky to get picked out. But which is what's happened with me. I've been myself the whole time because I'm completely self-taught. And I go up there, and the things that interest or influence me is the melody and the lyrics. And then I think about the rhythms that go with that and how to enhance that rather than going, this is what drummers do, which is what I did on my first gig. So I don't do that anymore. Yeah. But no, that's what influences me. I love listening to melodies, lyrics, and because one of the things for me is if you're up there and as a drummer, it's like having a conversation. If the drummer will give you a chance to answer the questions without talking. If you're not enhancing what's going on, shut up. Don't play. Let it happen. And then come in later. That's where I come from as a musician.
Excellent. Nice talking to you.
The day